Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale and I want to discuss my feelings on it about 2 years later since it came out. It's been almost 2 years. It released in November 2012 and we've seen a recent patch for it, but it never reached the potential of what it could have been. I still enjoy the game. I still enjoy the mechanics. It's not a Super Smash Bros. Clone. Believe me, there's more of a combo system. The gameplay mechanics are completely different. It's more grounded. It's not as much of an... Well, there is an air game, but I wanted to discuss PlayStation All-Stars because I do think it deserves a future for it. I do like the idea of it, like PlayStation mascots from all over PlayStation history fighting each other. And I never thought that PlayStation All-Stars ever reached the idea of what it could have been. With Super Smash Bros., there is a comparison to be made from Super Smash Bros. To PlayStation All-Stars because it's a mascot brawler, but it plays different. It's like you say with Tekken and Soul Calibur. Yes, they both have health bars, but they play completely differently. They're both 3D fighters, but they have a different focus. Tekken's more on the punch and kick attacks, while Soul Calibur focuses more on the weapon combat. You could also make a comparison between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Yes, they both have health bars. Yes, they both have combos, but they play in a very different manner. And PlayStation All-Stars is just like that in comparison to Super Smash Bros. Street Fighter 2 made the fighting game genre. Then Mortal Kombat came in, and many other games like Killer Instinct, and then on Tekken on the PlayStation 1 came in, and is consistently changing up the genre. It's innovating on each other. They take mechanics and then they make them their own. And Superbot Entertainment did that with PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and it was wrongly called a Super Smash Bros. Clone by many people, and that irritates me. It deserves much more. I love the AP battle mechanics. The longer the combo, the more meaty you get. I love that there's multiple tiers of super attacks you can get, and from those super attacks, that's how you get points. I like that idea. But there needed to be more modes included. I'm not saying have a Super Smash Bros. Mode, but maybe like a health bar mode or stuff like that, just to change it up a bit. I also don't like the lack of online modes that was included in the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. There was only 1 or 2 based on the free-for-all for 4-player, right? And then on free mode, there was like stock, time, and I think that's it. And then there was tag team, but not very few people play that mode anymore. And everyone went to the ranked match, and it was just, I'm sorry, but with these kind of mechanics in the game, with a combo heavy mechanic, it is really difficult to enjoy the game when there's other people, there's like 2 other fighters on the field interrupting your combos every single time, and it is frustrating to play in that kind of manner. I would love to have a 1v1 mode for a ranked mode, and 1v1v1v1, I think that's right, was fun from time to time. I did enjoy it, but when it goes to highly competitive play, it needs to be 1v1 in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. I also want to talk about the characters in the game. So some of the choices from Superbot Entertainment were questionable. Big Daddy Would you see that as a PlayStation character? I wouldn't. The new Dante, yeah, he's a cool character. I actually enjoyed the reboot, but at the same time, that version of Dante is on both is on Xbox 360 and PC. Right, they're multi-platform characters, and then Raiden. Like, why not Snake? Why not old Snake instead of Raiden? I'm sorry, but you don't want like the second-rate characters in your game. I don't understand that, because what happened to characters that had games that were exclusive to your platform, like third-party games that are exclusive to your platform? What about Tidus or Sora? You know, like those kind of characters. Why didn't you include them? Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. You know, like you're missing out incredibly important characters, and then putting in these multi-platform characters like Isaac Clarke, and then you include Zeus of all people and from God of War. I'm sorry, I haven't played God of War, but he doesn't seem like a very important character in terms of PlayStation history, and you should have included more. You really should have stepped it up a bit, maybe up the budget, and make sure you get these characters that loads of people wanted. You missed Wonder. You missed the Shadow of the Colossus stage. How can you miss that? A Shadow of the Colossus stage would be amazing. And they did actually think, during an interview that I had with Omar Kendall, back on the website I used to write for, he stated that Shadow of the Colossus was being considered as a stage. So I have no idea why. Maybe it's a technical issue, but at the same time, this is PlayStation. This should have been a priority and not as a second thing to God of War Ascension. I apologise, but it just makes me really frustrated when you have a fan service game like this being treated in a way that is, unsuccessful, or, oh, don't worry about PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale because it's not important. You know, like, they did make the balance patch, which is awesome of them, but it should have been a platform. It should have been a service. Look at Microsoft with Killer Instinct. They are doing awesome right now with that fighting game, because they made it free to play with a character rotation, just like the Dota style of play or the MOBA style of play. Right, you get a few characters for free, and then you can unlock the characters later on through microtransactions. And I don't usually like microtransactions, but I do think that would have been the correct way of making for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And if you ever make a sequel, I would recommend that, to make it free to play and then release it. Have people unlock the characters that they want to play, and then release it as a full physical copy, just like Microsoft is doing. That would be my advice if they ever made a sequel. And that's the sad thing. PlayStation All-Stars, it did sell over 1 million, and Shuhei Yoshida did say it did well. It sold well. So it's sad about the picture that PlayStation All-Stars has on people. I don't think we will see one in the next couple of years, but I do think they should release it as a digital copy, as a digital release at first for the PlayStation 4. I think loads of people would love that. I think loads of people would enjoy trying out the game for free and then finding out that it's not a Super Smash Bros. Clone. Up the marketing a bit, have more importance on it, make sure the menus look great, make sure the game looks great. I'm sorry, but the graphics weren't up to snuff with the PlayStation 3 version. And make sure you have the characters that people have been wanting. Dart, Wonder, bloody Crash and Spyro, Cloud Strife, Tidus from Final Fantasy X, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. You know, like, it's just, this game was a huge missed opportunity, and I'm really hoping that Sony come back, you know, rebirth this and make a kick-ass game, because this first one is never the best. Think about it. Tekken wasn't that great, and then the original Super Smash Bros. Wasn't that great either. I played hours upon hours of it, but I'm in comparison to Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and the upcoming one is most likely going to be fantastic. Right? There's a step up there, and the first fighting game is always the hardest to get through, and then you consistently get better and better and better, and with that, better and better sales. Right, I do think there's an opportunity with PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and they really have to start working on it. What I plan to do, I'm going to be making a top 5 video for the characters I want to see for a potential sequel. And I hope that Sony Santa Monica or someone, or they hire the guys who did Dive Kick and now Killer Instinct, Iron Galaxy, to do the sequel. I would love that, and I do think they should consider making a sequel.